Hi, I'm Ben from Memberium, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Memberium Autologin links. Memberium Autologin links allow you to send a special, unique link to your members through Infusionsoft that, when clicked, it will automatically log the member into your Memberium-powered membership site. Autologin links are quick and easy to set up, only requiring a couple of steps. Before we begin, who can actually benefit from these autologin links? Of course, your members will benefit the most. Instead of having to get their passwords and log into the site, your emails can provide them with links that take them straight to the specific content while logging them in. You can configure these links to take members to specific pages on your site. For instance, if you send out an email when new content is released, each individual email could have a slightly different link that took the user straight to the new content, no password required. Apart from your members benefiting, you as the site owner benefit too. If your members have problems logging in because they forget their passwords, that could lead to a bad experience. Auto-login links help you as the site owner get your content and your membership site in front of the user with the least friction as possible. Let me show you how to set this up on your site. Now, the first thing that you want to do is actually head over here into the WordPress admin dashboard. I'm just here on the Memberium start page, and come over here to Memberium and then settings. Once you're on this page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see auto login settings right here. Just make sure that auto login is turned on and there's an auth key entered into the auto login box. So in my case, there is. Now, you can also add an additional auth key if you just type comma and then whatever you wanted the new auth key to be. In this case, I'm just going to leave mine as the default, and we'll scroll up. So if you did make any changes, make sure to press the update button. Now you want to actually come over here to this top, very last tab, http://links. And on this page, kind of near the middle, you'll see the auto login URLs, and you'll have a couple of options. So the email one is the one that we'll look at, and we also will have another video set up, and I'll link below this one on how to use this in a web form or an order form. But for this example, we're going to use the email auto login example. So go ahead and copy that to your clipboard. And once you have that copied, head over here into Infusionsoft. So I've opened up a campaign here. So this is just a brand new campaign I've already started setting up here, and it's for my gold membership. As you can see, it's the Onboarding Campaign. And the idea here is that when a gold membership is purchased, it will trigger this sequence here, which will apply their gold membership tag. It will start MakePass, so that will generate a password for them, and then it's going to send them a welcome email. And inside of this welcome email here, I've just set up a couple of things. So it says hello, it's going to merge in their first name, it's going to say welcome to the gold membership, and then it's just a closing here. So I didn't actually include their username and password like you normally do. So typically you would come over here to more, and then hit most common, put email, and then their password, so you could merge in the additional and then the password field. So that's typically how you would do it, is use these merge fields to merge in the email and password. However, in this case, we want to use auto login. That's the whole point of this. So what we can do is actually just drag in a button here, and we'll just modify this text a little bit just so it makes a little bit more sense. And so we'll have this button right here, and we'll make that say click here to access your course. You'll see the button link. We're going to select URL, so there's different options here. In this case, we'll do URL, and what we'll do is we'll actually drop in the link that we just copied from Memberium. So here's the link right there. Now you can see mine says HTTP. Now my website does have SSL, so I'll just fix that and add the S there. Make sure to look out for that on your end as well. And there's various different things here. So we have the auth key, and then it's saying the ID, and you can see that's an Infusionsoft merge field for the ID. And the same thing for the email address. That's a merge field. So it's going to merge in their contact ID and their email address. And the last thing that we have here is a redirect. So it says your page. Now what we actually want to do here, in my case at least, is I want to take them straight to the Learn Dash course, the gold Learn Dash course, which I've set up. So you can see I have my gold course right here. I'll just go ahead and edit that just so we can get the permalink for it. So we'll hit edit, come over here to the side, and we can see that permalink is right here. So we'll go ahead and copy that, and actually just looking at it, I can see it's /courses/gold, and I can remember that. So we'll come back over here and we'll do courses and then gold. Okay, so what we've just set up here is the auto login link. So now whenever this button is clicked, the user is going to be logged in, and then they're going to be taken to the gold course. Now again, you can put any page you want in here. If you don't put a redirect, it's going to take them to the membership homepage, and if you haven't configured a membership homepage, it's just going to take them to the homepage of your site. Alright, so you could spend more time on your email and publish all that, but for my case, this is perfect. So what we'll do is actually create a user and then run them through this. I'll bring you back when that's ready. Okay, so I've created a contact here named Gold Student 2, and what we'll do, and the easiest way for you to test this as well, is just to add them to that sequence. So I'm not going to do the whole purchase thing. I'm just going to come down here and manually put them into the onboarding sequence. So we'll go ahead and drop them in, and as you can see, all of our upcoming campaign items are there. So we'll go ahead and allow that to work. Okay, so that campaign sequence has run on the user. They have a password and everything, but we're going to ignore that for now. The main thing that we want to do here is I'm previewing the email through Infusionsoft. You can do that just by hitting the preview button in the campaign area. And if we hover over this button right here, you'll see at the bottom we have the link there. So what we'll do is we'll right-click and hit Open Link in Incognito window, and you can see that URL right up there at the top. Okay, so here I am. I'm actually logged into the site now, and again, this is one of my test accounts here, so I guess this course doesn't have any steps in it right now. However, you would have your course here with all of your details, and actually if we hit your account, I want to just show you that we are actually logged into this site. So you can see I'm logged in as Gold Student 2, and that's today's date and everything. So this is how Autologin works. Now, if you come to our documentation, I do want to let you know that there are other options that you can do. So in our case, all we did was the redirect. We just showed you how to use that. However, you also have the option to apply tags. So you could put in IDs of tags here, numeric IDs of your tags, and that could be applied to a user when they click that link. So, and there's various other things that you can do, such as force login. But really, this right here and some of these other parameters really will be covered in another video, which I'm linking below this, on how to use Autologin inside of Infusionsoft order forms. And that's essentially all there is to Autologin links. Our documentation does outline more parameters that you can configure, but the basics have been covered here, and the principles for implementing the other options are the same. Before we end this video though, I do want to cover how Autologin links affect security. Now, we don't send user passwords in the links as some other membership platforms do, but we do have to pass along the email address and the Infusionsoft contact ID of the user. Now, these two pieces of information are typically unchanging. This means that if an Autologin link got into the hands of a bad actor, there isn't an easy way to disable the link only for that user. Despite the reduced security, Autologin is a popular request and a popular feature. It is up to each site owner to determine if the risk outweighs the benefits for their site. If you have any questions at all, review our online documentation, and if you're still stuck, reach out to our support team by going to memberium.com/support. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.